ladies and gentlemen, YouTube world. Welcome to yet another video. Um, it's been a while since last time I had made a video. Been kind of busy working and things, but hopefully I haven't lost any kind of steps, right? But today we'll be going over a stock called ADMA Biologicals. Basically, they help with um, finding out diseases, infections, and basically figuring out a way to come up with like different kind of cures. Even though they don't, pay this nigga dog. Sorry about that. Even though they don't pay a dividend, they're still a great company to look after during the times of, especially right now, if we need health care. They don't pay a dividend, but within the next few months to a year, it's definitely going to be something to look into. Now let's go ahead and dive right into it. How is it doing today? Well, as you can see right here, it's definitely building up its mark because it's only like 8:30, close to 9 o'clock. But again, if you were to figure out this middle line right here, and forget about the designs right here, but if you were to just focus on this middle line, like I said before in the past videos, it'll definitely let you know how to go about it. And what's up to the world out there? It's been a while, but let's dive right into it. Let's take a look for the rest of the week, right? For the rest of the week, I mean, it's going to show a very strong pull right here. And again, they're going for $8.17 in the beginning of the hour. They're up 0.16. And so, like I said, even though this right here is, is below the line, but the recovery right here is going to be phenomenal. For the next month, hello, thanks again for tuning in. Hopefully, this is all for educational purposes. As you can see right here, it's a great move. They have penny stocks to where, like, I don't know if you have a few dollars, 50 cents or whatever, different apps that you can download that has penny stocks. I learned from penny stocks, because penny stocks, you don't have to put in a lot of money. It could be, 50 cents to $1. So for the rest of the month, we have like a week or so of ADMA. It looks to be real good. But I believe it has a little short, yeah. And the reason why it has a short little coming is because of this area right here. And so that kind of caused it to, downsize right here. Green is to buy, red is to sell. Green is to buy, red is to sell. But from this angle right here, it may jump up a whole lot. Now let's take a look for 6 months. Yeah, and as you can see, this middle line, it most definitely jumps up. Even though these are all predictions, but it's pretty much like, records and things like that. And as you can see, this is just from the little Apple stock app. But if you ever are interested in learning how to, do stocks and bonds and learn how to trade, this would be the perfect example of that. For the next year, and thanks again for tuning in, educational purposes. And for the next year, you see that ADMA for the next year, boom. Just go to your app stores on your phone and just type in, just different kind of apps for stocks and bonds, and just pretty much um, not follow the instructions, but take a chance and take a risk. Take a chance and take a risk. Hello out there. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's take a look for the next 2 years. You see, for the next 2 years, all I see is green, 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 which means buy, buy, buy. Now it has a little short, pull in the earlier clips, but that's only because it's just tariffs and different things. But the overall, because stocks always go up and down. You see, what is that, Walt Disney? You see how it's down? What is that, General? I don't know. But HD, right? Stocks always go up and down, so I don't need too much worry about it because you almost guarantee a return, right? You almost guaranteed a return, and who wouldn't want a return coming back? You see, even for the next 5 years, it just, the reason why it's so low down here is just for the big come up right here, and it's above the green line. I mean the middle line, not the green line, but it's above that middle line. And remember, just pay attention to the lines right here and up top. Anything in the middle, right here, that's all you really need to pay attention to. And if it's green or if it's red, let's take a look for the next 10 years. You see, 10 years. Yeah. Nobody knows what could happen in 10 years, but with this company, do the research and everything, it seems to be around for a long, long, very long time. And as you can see, um, I really don't see no reason why to, invest a couple of dollars, 50 cents, here and there, right? Now the overall, you see, the overall is that all that pretty much means from like shoot. That pretty much means from like come on, G. From here, 5, 10 years from now. So that right there shows you what it looks like. Thanks for tuning in. I highly appreciate it. Until next time, until next video, please keep investing. Until next time, see you later.